Have you ever watched a woman cross a room and make a man forget his own name with just a look? Tonight, I will hand you that look. A secret ordinary women never learn. I call it the Kohl-Eyed Triangle. It does not shout. It does not beg. It makes men lean in, chase, and try to prove themselves worthy. And once you use it, you will never again wonder who holds the power. You will feel it in your fingertips. Come closer. Imagine the glow of my lamps, gold catching on your skin. The hush that falls when a queen decides to speak. This is not a trick. It is an art. It is a rhythm older than the Nile. Here is how you claim it. First, the gaze. Most women stare or they scatter. You will do neither. When he talks, you travel slowly. Left eye, right eye, lips. Breathe. The breath is everything. Inhale softly, hold, then exhale through a subtle smile. Let your eyes paint him in 3 strokes. Left eye to read intention, right eye to challenge, lips to suggest. Then return to his eyes. Never get stuck, never rush. Keep the dance unhurried. And when you finish your sentence, cut the gaze away, down and to the side as if opening a hidden curtain, then bring it back. That return is the hook. Why it works is simple and devastating. Small movements feel intimate. The triangle forces his brain to stay alert, to chase the next glance like a parched man chasing water. The left eye tells his body, "You are seen." The right eye says, "Prove it." The lips whisper, "Maybe." Together, they plant curiosity in his mouth like a drop of honey he can't swallow all at once. Picture it. The café is loud, yet the moment goes quiet. He says something. You trace the triangle. He forgets the punchline. He has to ask you a question now, just to keep your eyes. The power exchanges hands without a single word. And now you learn the second blade, the golden silence. People fear silence because it shows who leads. You will not fear it. You will own it. After he finishes a sentence, count 1, 2, 3 in your head. Keep your gaze soft, your shoulders relaxed, your breath steady. Do not fill the space. Do not rescue him with chatter. Let him feel the pull of your quiet. If he jokes to break it, let a corner of your mouth rise. Then tilt your head as if tasting something rare. Then answer with fewer words than he used. In text, the golden silence is not ghosting, it is grace. If he sends a big block of words at midnight, you do not sprint to respond. You sleep like royalty. Respond when your world is lit and your mind is clear. When you do, answer with a question that moves the story forward. Silence is a velvet rope, not a wall. It keeps the chaos out and invites the worthy in. This silence works because it forces him into action. He will invest to close the gap. He will try harder, reveal more, because you are not scrambling to entertain him. Men crave the warmth of approval, but they respect the woman who does not hand it out like coins in the street. Your quiet says, "I hear you. I am not rushed. Show me more." Most women have never practiced silence. They talk until the magic evaporates. You will hold the moment like a warm cup in cool air. The heat rises. He finds himself telling you what he never planned to share. Not because you demanded it, because you allowed it to bloom. The third secret is how you dress your presence, stillness and slow. I call it queenly tempo. Your body is the room before your words arrive. Sit with your spine long and your hips heavy, as if your chair is your throne. Place your forearm on the table lightly, palm open, fingers relaxed. When you gesture, move only as much as you need, and then bring your hand back to stillness. Stillness amplifies everything. One raised brow becomes a sentence. One sip of water becomes a story. He learns to watch you, not for chaos, but for detail. And detail is addictive. Your voice follows the same rule. Drop it half an inch lower than your daily pitch. Let the ends of your sentences fall like velvet, not rise like questions. Speak in strokes, not paragraphs. Then pause. Make your words feel chosen. A queen's power is not in how much she says. It is in how costly her words feel. When you move, slow by 10%, not sluggish, sinuous. A slow head turn tells his nervous system, this woman is not prey. This woman has time. This woman directs time. And men chase the woman who directs time, not the one scrambling to borrow it. Now listen closely. You will add one small signature, an anchor he cannot forget. Not perfume, not a costume. A detail with meaning. Perhaps a slim gold cuff on your wrist that you touch only when you're asking a deeper question. Perhaps a single phrase you love and repeat twice in one night. Something like, I like people who choose slowly. Or, I never rush a good story. He will associate that line with your eyes, your stillness, your quiet pull. This is the thread he will tug at 3 days later when he tries to sleep and can't. Do you feel the pattern? Eyes that move like a spell. Silence that folds space. Tempo that holds the room. A human anchor that makes you unforgettable. All of this lives under one crown. You choose the rhythm. He dances. Mid-roll CTA. Which will you try first? The Kohl-Eyed Triangle or the Golden Silence? Tell me in the comments with one word. Gaze or silence. If this unlocked something inside you, tap like and subscribe so you don't miss the next secret I only whisper to my queens. Now, the fourth blade. The riddle key. A queen does not interrogate. She invites revelation. After a moment of golden silence, ask one question that opens him like a hidden door. Not, what do you do? That is for clerks. Ask softly, what are you working on that scares you a little? Or, what did you want before the world taught you to want what it wants? Say it slowly. Watch his eyes. Then bring the triangle back. Left eye, right eye, lips, and wait. He will tell you a story. When he finishes, you do not analyze him. You mark the moment. You use his name quietly. Once. Then you reflect one potent word he gave you. If he says, I've always wanted to build something of my own, but I keep postponing it, you breathe and say, your own. That matters to you. The way you rest on that word makes his truth feel safe in your hands. Now he is invested. Now he is chasing your witness, not just your body. Hold your boundaries with velvet. If he tests by pushing for more than you want to give, you do not scold or shrink. You use your tempo. You touch your wrist cuff, you soften your eyes, and you say, not yet. Then you smile, small but real. The door is not slammed. It is guarded. Men respect doors that open with keys, not locks. Remember this. Seduction is not chaos. It is governance. You govern your breath, your gaze, your silence, your tone, your tempo. You do not perform, you conduct. When you want him near, you look at him as if he is already halfway yours. When you want him to lean in, you give him half the bridge and wait for him to build the rest. In a busy world, your quiet becomes the rarest luxury. He will crave it because he cannot buy it. He must earn it. And when he does, you reward not with performative approval, but with presence. Pure, focused, feminine attention. 2 minutes of that is worth more than 2 hours of unguarded chatter. Here is how a night might unfold when you wear this crown. You enter with queenly tempo. No rush, no apology. Your eyes find his, then leave before they satisfy. Later, when he speaks, you gift the triangle, left eye, right eye, lips. He stumbles, smiles, recalibrates. You let the silence hold for 3 heartbeats. He leans in. He offers more. You ask a riddle that only someone awake can answer. He tells you something real. You mark it with a word and a half smile. The night ends with him wondering, who is she? And how do I see her again? Not because you performed, but because you reintroduced him to his own depth and made it feel beautiful. Do not worry about being perfect. Royalty is never perfect. It is consistent. Practice the triangle in the mirror. Breathe until the pause feels like silk. Record your voice and drop it half an inch. Choose your signature line. Then, use it twice, not 3 times. Twice makes it deliberate. 3 makes it a trick. We are not tricksters. We are sovereign. You may ask, will this work on every man? No. It will work on men who are worth your time, the ones who hunger for substance under the spark, the ones who can lead and be led, the ones who respect what they cannot immediately possess. The rest will wander. Let them. Queens do not chase wanderers. Queens create gravity and watch who orbits. One more thing. Mystery is not secrecy. Secrecy is fear. Mystery is art. You are not hiding. You are revealing in layers. Each layer costs a little presence from him, a little honesty, a little time. This is how you sort the curious from the committed without lifting a finger. Tonight, when you meet his eyes, remember, you write the rhythm. He dances. Left eye, right eye, lips. A breath, a pause, a question that opens a door. And then the smallest smile, as if you already know the ending, and it looks very good on you. You now hold a dangerous secret. Use it with grace. If you do, men will chase, and you will choose. That is the difference between a girl hoping and a queen deciding. Welcome to your throne.